I have a new camera and it's not really working. So now, I'm using my phone again. Yeah, technology sometimes, right? I bought this really expensive HD camera with a good microphone, but I can't connect it. So I'm back to using my old phone. But hey, it's still an iPhone 11. Today, I would like to give you a couple of tips on how to attract more wealth into your life. And, I've written down 3 topics to discuss today. Um, the first thing that came up for me was, if you think that rich people are bad in a way, they have negative traits, they're bad, you will never become wealthy. So, for example, if you see someone like Bill Gates or Elon Musk and you say they're fucking arrogant, they're stupid, you link unconsciously that people with wealth are bad. And do you want to be bad as a person? Of course not, right? So you create this kind of distant energy between wealth and yourself because you label people who are wealthy as bad. So for this exercise, I would like you to think of someone who's really rich and what do you think of that person? Do you see them as arrogant? Do you see them as stupid? Do you see them as having a lot of responsibility? Like, what is it? And if you cannot embrace that negative perception, that negative trait in yourself, you're probably likely never going to be wealthy. So for me, I thought, Bill Gates, he's arrogant. He has too much responsibility. I don't want to take that on. He's trying to control the world. He has all these things going on. As a result, it's less likely for me to attract wealth because I don't want to have all these traits. Whereas if I see them in those people and I see, hey, what's the benefit of that trait and really own that trait in my life, the chances are bigger that I'm going to be wealthy. So don't label rich people foolishly all these negative things because that will just make the chances for you ever becoming wealthy less and less and less. So I really hope that you get that. Another thing happened this week. I got a pay rise, and getting a pay rise in this crisis, it's really tough to get, right? Like, let alone finding a new job or getting a better job. So I was tracing back my steps, like, why is it that I got a pay rise? And it's kind of a paradox because over the last couple of months, I've been doing a lot. Like, I've been working, adding value to the company, like going the extra mile, doing overtime and all these things. But the pay rise was just not happening. And what I believe happened over the last couple of weeks, I started to see my own value and the service that I provide to that company. And because I feel worth of it, now the managers can see that as well. Like, hey, this kid, he's worth it. Like, we want to pay him more because otherwise he's going to leave and who's going to do his job, because he can do better elsewhere. So if you are not getting a pay rise in your life or you struggle to get more, I would really focus on feeling the benefits that you provide, the service that you provide first yourself before you start to blame the outside world. Because the outside world is a perfect reflection of how you value yourself. So for this exercise, I would like you to write down what is your service. So for the service that I provided to this company, it's accounting services, it's bookkeeping services, it's financial management, it's also a bit of marketing and financial marketing. So that's the service that I provide. Then the second thing you have to do is to feel all the benefits that you provide your company or your client if you're a coach, or maybe even to your family if you're a mother or a husband, of your service to the people that you serve. And the more you feel the benefit of your service, not just think about it. Like before, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I'm doing a good job. Like, I'm not getting a raise because it was up here, but it was not down here. So make sure that you really feel the benefit of your service. And you can start it by, start with one benefit. Okay, what's the benefit? Well, when I do the financial statements, it's accurate and correct. Okay, what's the benefit of that? Well, it saves the company time and money. What's the benefit of that? That the company does better financially. What's the benefit of that? We can hire more people. We make a bigger impact. So the more you feel benefit of your service to your client, the more you feel it, you see it, you hear it in your mind, the more those people are being drawn to your energy that's attracting them towards you. And the more you are not doing that, the more those people are not going to come to you. If you are kind of arrogantly thinking like, yeah, my service is great, I do a good job, it's not going to happen. You have to feel it, and in a way also surrender, because that's what I did last Thursday as well. Like Thursday, I thought, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna take kind of a day off. Like I was still doing some work, but I was taking it super easy and relaxed. And that evening, I got a pay rise. And I was thinking, like, it's kind of a paradox, isn't it? Like you work hard, and you don't get anything, so it seems. And then you let go, then you relax, you surrender, and then it comes. So if you have already been adding value, working hard, going the extra mile for the last couple of months, I believe that this exercise can really help you to get that home run, to get that pay rise, to get that extra client, to get that bonus by you feeling the benefits of your service. And then you let go, you surrender. And if it doesn't come with your current client or your current job, it's going to come with something else. But it starts with you. It starts with you believing in it, feeling the benefits of your service. And as soon as you do, so does the world. And, I'm the perfect example of that. And the last lesson that came up for me was, I'm just looking at my notes here. Because sometimes, in video, I just rattle on and I can't seem to speak very clearly. So I thought I'd make some notes. I've been in London for over a year now, but when I came here, I started small, and one of my first videos was about that, about starting small. I started washing dishes in a Thai restaurant for less than minimum wage. Like, I was working till 1 a.m. every day, washing dishes, 30 years old, washing dishes in the restaurant. But, I was grateful. I was grateful that I was independent. I was grateful that I got some Thai food. I was grateful to connect with people. And the more you are grateful for something, the more you will receive to be grateful for. If I was doing the work like shit, I have to wash the dishes. I work for less than I'm worth. Like I'm worth more, but the people don't see it. What do you think is going to happen? Are you going to move towards your dream job, or you're going to stay stuck longer? You're going to stay stuck longer, right? So, I know for many people out there, especially you watching, like maybe you work for less than you're worth. Maybe you work for that minimum wage. Maybe you work in the shop, or, you work from home and you don't necessarily get paid. But whatever you get, be grateful for it, because it starts with that. It starts with gratitude. And that's how I started as well. I was grateful for washing the dishes. I made it fun. And guess what happens? In a couple of weeks, I found a better job and we left on good terms. And at that job, even after a couple of months, pay rise, couple of months, pay rise. This week, pay rise, because I'm grateful to serve. And now I can see the benefits. I feel the benefits of my service, of me adding value to the company. And as a result, those pay rises are coming your way. Like even today, I got a little check in the mail. I could say, oh, it's only $134, but I'm grateful. Like, wow, $134 passive income. That's amazing. But if I would say like, oh, it's only 130, like I'm worth more than that. You're not grateful, and you're not going to attract more checks. So just to summarize, if you label rich or wealthy people as bad, and specifically the negative traits that you see in them, it's never going to happen for you. You have to think like, okay, what are the negative things I see in rich people, and where do I have that in my life, and how does it serve me? Like, okay, if I'm arrogant, how does it serve me? How will it help me? If I'm short-tempered, like, what's the benefit of that? When you neutralize those negative traits you see in wealthy people, that's when you start to attract wealth, because you need those traits. You need the positives and the negatives to create more wealth in your life. Secondly, feel the service that you provide and what are the benefits of your service to your client, the company that you work for, your employer, your family if you don't have a job but you have children, which is fine. That's how you produce wealth as well, by letting these kids grow up and giving them a beautiful life. That's wealth in a way. Like, I know that I'm focused on personal finance and wealth, but wealth is well-being. It's every area of your life. So feel the benefit of that, and then you will likely be rewarded for it later on. And thirdly, be grateful what you already have. Even if you live off a minimum wage, you don't get very much. Be grateful and be humble, because that's how you start. You have to start somewhere. And the more you can be grateful for it, the more you will get in the future. The more the more you will receive to be grateful for. So yeah, that were my 3 little action steps for you today on how to create more wealth. I hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, let us know in the comments below, like, what is your inspiring service to the world? Are you a life coach? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? And what are the benefits of your service? We'd love to read your comments, and let me know. So have a beautiful day, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.